I still remember the exact second my world tilted. It was the sound of my daughter's keys hitting the kitchen counter. Too soft, too careful, like she was afraid to make noise in her own home. Then her voice, barely above a whisper, "Dad, it's gone. Gone. $4,200. 3 years of Friday nights smelling like baby powder and spilled juice boxes. 3 years of saying no to every single thing 16-year-old girls are supposed to want. Homecoming dress, concert tickets, even the cheap strawberry lip gloss she loved. All of it sacrificed so she could stand under the lights of Paris at sunset, the way she'd dreamed since she was 12 and first saw a postcard of the Eiffel Tower taped inside her locker. And in one afternoon, it vanished. I found her curled on the couch, hoodie pulled over her head like a shell. No dramatic tears this time, just quiet, shuddering breaths. The kind that come after you've already cried until there's nothing left but muscle memory. She didn't look at me when she spoke. Grandma needed it for Aunt Mara's wedding deposit. She said I'd understand. That Mara only gets married once. I felt something cold and metallic slide into my chest. Understand. That word again. I've spent 41 years understanding. Understanding why my mother always had room in her budget for Mara's new couch, but not for the new cleats I needed in high school. Understanding why every family celebration quietly became about Mara's milestones while mine were footnotes. Understanding why my daughter learned, far too young, that her dreams were polite suggestions, not priorities. I knelt in front of her. "Show me." She turned her phone. The teen savings account I'd helped her open at 14. The one she'd named Paris Dream, with that embarrassed little laugh. Balance, $412.17. The withdrawal line stared back at me like a slap. Cashier's check, $4,200. Authorized signer, Evelyn Carter. My mother. I didn't yell. I didn't need to. The rage was too precise for shouting. Instead, I said, very quietly, "We're going to fix this." She looked at me then. Really looked. "Dad, you can't. Grandma will hate me." No, I told her. She won't hate you. She'll hate that she finally got caught. We drove to my mother's house in silence. The porch light was already on, warm and welcoming, the same light that used to mean safety when I was a kid. Now it felt like a spotlight on a stage where the same tired play had been running for decades. She opened the door smiling. "Oh, honey, and my sweet girl." I held up my phone before she could finish the performance. $4,200. From Riley's account. Yesterday. Her smile flickered, then steadied. "I borrowed it, sweetheart. From Mara's venue. It's non-refundable. You know how important this is to your sister." Riley made a small, wounded sound behind me. I kept my voice level. "Borrowed implies asking. You didn't ask. Family doesn't need to ask," she said, voice syrup sweet. "Riley's young. She has years ahead. Mara's wedding is once in a lifetime." There it was. The line I'd heard my entire life. Once in a lifetime. I smiled. Not kindly. "You're absolutely right." Her shoulders relaxed. She thought she'd won. I turned to Riley. "Wait in the car, baby." When the door closed behind me, I looked my mother in the eye. 3 months ago, Mara called me crying. Said the venue was slipping away. Deposit was due. She couldn't afford it. You called me the next day, 3 times, asking if I could help the family. I said I'd think about it. I paused. I didn't think about it. I did it. $31,000. My name on the contract. My card. My signature. Her face drained of color. I canceled it this morning. Full refund minus the admin fee. $30,500 back to my account by next week. She stared at me like I'd grown a second head. "You wouldn't." "I already did." Her mouth opened and closed. "Mara will be devastated." The humiliation. "Mara knew," I said. She knew exactly where the money came from. She told me to be a team player. So I played, just not on her team. The silence stretched, thick and ugly. Then, very softly, "You're choosing your daughter over your sister." "No," I said. "I'm choosing my daughter over a lie I've been living for 41 years. I walked out. In the car, Riley was clutching her phone like a lifeline. I handed her mine, open to the refund confirmation email. She read it. Once. Twice. Then she started crying again, but different this time. Not broken. Relieved. Furious. Alive. I drove us straight to the school registrar. Paid the first installment on the France trip with the refund money still pending. $1,450. Done. Riley stared at the receipt in her hands like it might disappear. Dad, you didn't have to. Yes, I said. I did. That night, she fell asleep on the couch with the Paris guidebook open on her chest. I sat in the dark kitchen and stared at my phone. A text from Mara. You ruined everything. A voicemail from my mother. Call me. We can fix this. Family forgives. I deleted both. Then I opened a new note on my phone and typed one line. No more understanding. If someone took 3 years of your child's work to fund their own celebration, if they looked your kid in the eye and said she had time while stealing her dream, would you still call it family? Or would you finally draw the line? Tell me in the comments. I need to know I'm not alone.